everyone to my recital. Quick housekeeping note, please keep your masks on while you're inside. We're still having COVID. I'm not vaccinated yet, and it's university policy, so just, we'll have an intermission. You can go outside and breathe some fresh air, and between now and then, just have one. So that said, welcome to my recital. It's Bad Dreams is my theme, which I came up with after I picked all my music, and I realized that I picked a lot of things that are just, a lot of them are more dissonant, some of them are darker in character, a lot of them are both, some of them are both. And I just thought, I picked the Scriabin Sonata, which is like straight up nightmare, so run with that. And so we have this recital. It's also pretty low on the keyboard. I went through looking for all the notes below the bass clef G, the lowest line on the staff, and I play every key down there at least once during the recital. Most of them, almost every key gets a good long, prominent hit. So that is another thing that makes it kind of dark. The first piece that I'll be playing is the Partita Opus 2 by Pärt. It is from his earlier style. He is known more nowadays for the calm, meditative, serene pieces. He's done some sacred choral music, choir and organ. I've sung some of his pieces with church choirs. Some solo piano pieces and some chamber music, but it's all pretty calm and zen. That actually came after a midlife creative crisis that he had. He had felt that he reached the end of what he was able to express with the first style that he was writing in, and he stopped composing for 8 years. He didn't write or wrote very little, and I just think that's crazy. If you're a composer and you do nothing, that's like a profession, and you just stop for 8 years and do nothing. That's pretty wild. And then he, during that time, listened to a lot of chant music, church music, and came back as the serene, the placid Arvo that we know today. He is alive still. He is 85. He's the only living composer on our program, and he's from Estonia, which is right over by Russia on the border, just below Finland. But before he got into his mystical, as they call him sometimes, phase, in his early phase, it was very different. If I didn't tell you this was Pärt, and you know Pärt, like people know Pärt now, you probably never guess it was the same person. It's that different, very rhythmic, very dissonant, atonal, and of course I'm really into that, so I wanted to play this piece. It's in 4 movements. Partita actually is originally a suite of Baroque dances. Bach wrote 6 partitas for keyboard, and none of these partita movements are explicitly dance-like, but I just felt that it had a kinship with Bach, so I paired them together on this program. It's got 4 movements, they'll go one to another. I'm especially fond of the second movement, the fugue, because I just love a good fugue, you know. So I heard that and I want to play that, so I'm playing it. And then following that, I'll go right into the F major Bach, which is one of our good dreams. So there's, I know our recital is called Bad Dreams, but there's, take the good with the bad. So there's a couple of rays of sunshine in here, and this is one of them. And it should be a nice palette cleanser up to the Partita. So I hope you enjoy.